Baller, baller, baller. Shout out to all the ballers out there. This is for you. This post is for you. This is DefiDaryus, Digital Asset Junkie TV. Yeah, man. At this point, man, we're going to ride this thing out to the sunset. Looks like September 15th is the date the Clarity Act is supposed to go through. Let's be clear, man. Before I go any further, okay? I'm talking to the ballers, people with money, you know. Shout out to the rappers. This is to the rappers. The dealers, the dealers, you know, the people with a lot of money, you know, the P's, you know, the hoes. If y'all got a load of money, this is for you guys. Again, this is not financial advice. It's not financial advice, okay? Follow me on Substack at DefiDaryus, Mr. Top Up. So, what I want to explain in this video, man, is unfortunately, and this is coming from me, the Clarity Act looks like the Clarity Act is going through. Okay, what's the Clarity Act? Clarity Act is one of the most robust financial bills, you know, put through in modern society. Okay, China already passed their version. Russia passed their version. I believe Japan passed their version. You know, so you know, in the West, they're waiting for the United States, okay, to finally pass this Clarity Act through. Everybody wants the Clarity Act to go through, but your boy, okay? I don't care, man. We could hold up, man. We could hold the world up, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because the longer the Clarity Act holds, okay, the longer it takes for the Clarity Act to go through, the longer it takes for us to accumulate, okay? You dig what I'm saying? You know, because that's what I would ideally like to do. You feel what I'm saying? There's so many tokens that I wish I could accumulate more of, but whatever. It looks like the Clarity Act is passing on the 15th. So that's why this is to the ballers. So if you got a lot of money, I wouldn't tell anybody to dollar cost average into Cardano, okay? All right? You know, in the midst of, you know, their, you know, leader, Charles, okay? He's been kind of going nuts, but shout out to him. I really listened to why he was going nuts. I'm not going to get into that, you know, but shout out to Charles. I'm not clowning on you, dude. You're a passionate dude, and you wear your emotions on your sleeve, obviously. But you know, everybody's hating on Cardano as if it's going to, you know, tank or whatever. Yeah, right. Okay, Cardano's going to move. Okay, all right. That's why I would tell, if you were a big baller, okay, if you wanted to get in, Cardano's only at 25 cents. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Let me know in the comments, okay? Cardano's dirt cheap right now, okay? Don't believe the BS hype, okay? All right? Charles Hoskins, he's very smart, deeply entrenched in the world of Web3, okay? In the world of technology, all right? Cardano's going nowhere, you dig? But it looks like after the Clarity Act passed, these major layer 1 tokens, they're going to be out of here, man, you know? So that's why I don't want the Clarity Act to pass, because you know, Ethereum's probably going to be at 20 racks. XRP is going to be at $15, $20. You know, Solana's going to be at four digits, $800,000. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real, man. But yeah, dude. Ballers, man. If you guys are sitting on some money, I would turn that money into XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. All right. The whole name of the game is to borrow and die. Accumulate, borrow, and die. Okay. All right. So what you could do, let's say if you're a rapper, right? You got a shitload of money. I know you guys open up LLCs, you know, per minute. You feel me? Load up on XRP, turn all your stale cash. You feel what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys are kicking your little lean addiction. That shit is expensive. You dig what I'm saying? You guys can turn that money into XRP, into Ethereum, all right? And then when you have an idea for a business plan or a project, you borrow against it, all right? So you can put the money into the project. Excuse me. You can put the money into the project. Of course, you got to pay it off. And then you keep your asset, All right, then you search for the next lily pad. Okay, this is that time, you guys, before September 15th. Allegedly, that's when the Clarity Act is going to fall through. And after the Clarity Act fall through, all the institutions, all the wells, okay, all the big businesses are going to throw their money in, okay, along with the sheep. All right, so yeah, dude, this is that time. So if you're a big baller sitting on a couple of racks, you can make some really good positions on top layer one tokens. You know, go to ChatGPT, just search in top layer one tokens. You know, it's that time. And that's why I'm really invested in Internet Computer Protocol, of course, and Tensor TAO, okay? All right? More specifically, Subnet 19, block machine, okay? I'm going to talk more about that in my social media. Go to my Substack. Just posted about block machine on my Substack and on my X. My X is DefiDaryus. You guys know what time it is, all right? So the subnet tokens on Internet Computer Protocol, on TAO, on Solana, on Ethereum, okay? Those are what a lot of people call meme tokens, but these subnet tokens have real use case. For it to be a subnet token, it has to have real use case, you guys, and those tokens are going to fucking jump. So you guys follow my X while I talk about it, man. All the, you know, if we're going to dollar cost average, we're going to dollar cost average into subnet tokens, because those are going to jump. You feel what I'm saying? Especially after the Clarity Act passes. Okay? All right? So you guys, man, please like and subscribe. If you made it this far, send this to a few of your friends. Digital asset junkie.